What's up YouTube and welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with another freaking video. So today we are going to be reacting to Sylvester. I believe I'm saying her name wrong. Don't come for me. But we're going to be reacting to Sylvester being the best character on Glee for 9 minutes straight. I do believe she was up there for the best character. I do think I favor Santana just a little bit more than I do Sue, but Sue is definitely like top 3. Okay, let's go ahead and get started.
I am going to create an environment that is so toxic. No one will want to be a part of that club. Like the time I sold my house to a nice young couple, and I salted the earth in the backyard so that nothing living could grow there for 100 years. You know why I did that? Because they tried to get me to pay their closing costs.
All right,
She gets on my
listen up.
nerves.
When you hear your name called, cross over to my side of this black shiny thing.
That's called a piano, Sue.
Santana, Wheels, Gay Kid. Come on, move it. Asian, other Asian, Aretha, Shaft.
Not Aretha and
Well,
Shaft.
I don't want to participate in a group that ignores the needs of minority students. You've got to be kidding me. I wouldn't kid about this, Will. And maybe that's your problem. Bigotry is no laughing matter.
And that's how Sue sees it.
Outstanding. Sometimes people ask me, Sue, how come you're so sensitive to minorities? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I know firsthand how hard it is to struggle as a minority in America today. I'm 1/16th Comanche Indian. In fact, I like minorities so much, I'm thinking of moving to California to become one.
Or jeopardizing my Cheerios role as goodwill ambassadors. And I have a call into the president.
Sue, I have in my hand a Spanish quiz in which one of your cheerleaders misspelled her name and answered every question with the drawing of a sombrero.
You can't stand it, kid. You can't stand to see a woman in a position of power.
That is nothing.
Your psychosexual derangement would be fascinating, Will, if it weren't so terrifying.
So, Will did a little research, and according to our test records, most of your cheerleaders are functionally illiterate.
Oh, so
What?
And why only last Friday, at the football game, they tried to spell out Go Team, and they spelled out 2 game.
Two game. Since 1992, 95% of your Cheerios should have flunked Spanish, and I, for one, am not going to be a part of it anymore.
Oh, Will, we all know about your devotion to that dying language.
Dying language?
Let me break this down for you, okay? I empower my Cheerios to be champions. Do they go on to college? I don't know. I don't care. Should they learn Spanish? Sure, if they want to become dishwashers and gardeners. But if they want to be bankers and lawyers and captains of industry, the most important lesson they could possibly learn is how to do a round-off.
I'd like to say that although we find ourselves on opposite sides, we hope you enjoy our number and we look forward to seeing yours as
Get
well.
on with it. Enough with the jibba jabba. Sing something.
Sue, you can't talk to kids that way.
Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air.
All right, that's it. Come on. You had a chance. Everybody up. We're leaving.
I'm sorry, is there a fire?
No, and that's the point. There is no fire. You know, it's sad enough that my Sue's kids are
All
living
she
in squalor
said was
and
tell me how I'm
probably
supposed to
on
breathe
food
with no
stamps.
air.
There's a dentist.
But for you to drag them in here and bore them to death, I won't stand for it. Come on, kids. Out. We're going for Coney's. My treat.
I'm going to sue the pants off you, Will. I'm going to take your house, your car, your extensive collection of vests. I mean, seriously, you wear more vests than the cast of Blossom. I'll see you in court.
Hey, Sylvester, I'm talking to you.
Oh, hey, buddy. I thought I smelled failure.
It's cement. And someone took out 30 credit cards and a house loan in my name. My identity's been stolen. My parents' credit is ruined.
Only for 7 years.
But that sign. That sign! Come on. That's completely inexcusable. And it's not true. Not really. This is officially a feud between
Not
you and me,
really.
and there's only one way to solve it.
A sing-off featuring the music of 2 feuding superstars? Oh, I read all about it. Who gives a crap.biz? Fine. Nicki Minaj versus Mariah Carey. I will sing Nicki due to my Trinidad roots, and if you win the
Due to
challenge,
my
I'll
Trinidad
tear up the
roots.
Cheerios.
Sue is
Well, she doesn't have a pulse at all. I stopped my own heart. It's my CIA training. These gummy vitamins didn't work at all. I was told to take it a vitamin A and drift off in blissful oblivion. Instead, my face just got really hot and my jaw sort of all like chewing. I have nothing to live for.
I know what it's like to lose someone. When someone dies, it hurts. Very astute porcelain. That's a little nugget of wisdom I'd really like to jot down. Sylvester, really shouldn't help. You know what, cottage cheese, you're not helping. You're actually making things worse. I will go to the animal shelter and get you a kitty cat. I will let you fall in love with that kitty cat. And then some dark, cold night, I will steal away into your home and punch you in the face. Donna once said, I'm tough, I'm ambitious, and I know what I want. If that makes me a bitch, okay. I'm pretty sure she stole that lie from one Sue Sylvester. No, really, she stole it from me. I said it first. Palladium. 87. Oh, hey, William. I thought I smelled cookies wafting from the ovens of the little elves who live in your hair.
Wow, so I'm really impressed.
Yeah, well, Madonna's legend. I want my girls to learn all the lessons she has to offer. Strength, independence. Nobody quite like the material girl to empower my Cheerios. Just like your hairdresser has empowered you to look absolutely ridiculous.
I was just wondering why Madonna's playing everywhere except my office.
Well, it's simple, Arlene. You
Arlene.
don't deserve the power of Madonna. You have none of her self-confidence, her power over her body, or her sexual magnetism. Simply put, you have all the sensuality of one of those pandas down at the zoo who refused to mate. Have you even kissed a boy?
No.
Have you ever kissed a girl?
No.
Well, then how can you possibly know what you like? You see, that's the problem with your generation. You're obsessed with labels. So you like show tunes. Doesn't mean you're gay. It just means you're awful. You know, there's only one person in this world who can tell you what you are. Me. No, me, Sue Sylvester. And she hasn't quite made up her mind about you. Wheels, porcelain, other day. The Yuletide is upon us, and everyone knows that Christmas is a time for forgiveness. So I have decided to forgive you for having no talent and ruining the American songbook, one mashup at a time. I've also forgiven you for forcing me to run in and promptly lose an humiliating statewide election. Oh, and Boobs McGee, you're demoted to the bottom of the pyramid. So when it collapses, your exploding sandbags will protect the squad from injury. Now take your juicy, vine-ripened chest fruit and get the hell out of my office. I realize you're still mourning the loss of that bony,
Poops,
red-headed
McGee.
hominid you're in love with. I understand that. I also understand that you bought a brand new car to impress her. You're flailing William. Now I'm secretly hoping it's a midlife crisis, which means you're halfway to an early death, affording me a blissful, demented convalescence spent peeing on your grave. Fine. Well, then let me take this opportunity to make a request. William, I have in my Spanx at all times a list of the worst songs ever performed by the Glee Club, and I would appreciate it if you would not reprise any of the following numbers. Number 1, Run, Joey, Run. You should literally apologize to America for that one. Rule number 1, this year's theme is old school. Rule number 2, there are no more rules. The Dalton Academy Warblers will perform tomorrow, and the New Directions will perform the following day.
Wait, this is a 3-day competition? Where will we sleep?
Well, I imagine you two will sleep inside one another. I've chosen to extend the invitation. My parents were famous Nazi hunters, so they weren't around a lot. I suggest selling yourself on Craigslist under the heading of Men Seeking Men with Butt Chins.
She crazy. She is crazy. But She's also hilarious, and I freaking love her. So I think that makes me crazy too. But yeah, that was Sue Sylvester being the best character on Glee for 9 minutes straight, part 1. So there is a second part. So if you want me to react to that second part, just let me know, because you know I do whatever y'all want me to do, because y'all are gonna make me popular one day. Okay, peace.
I got hot sauce in my bag, swag.